Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
We're going to be watching another Disney movie today, ladies.
Ooh, Disney.
And this one is called Bolt. I have seen this before, and I don't want to give you an opinion on it, but you do see a thumbnail that has a white dog and a girl on it.
Yes.
That's all you see. So
Adventure. I can see adventure.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
So you guys never saw a trailer ever. I mean, this was a long time ago now. This was made in 2008.
12 years ago.
And you guys enjoy Disney movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially animations and other movies too, but like animations are always a lot of fun. Mom, I know you love those, and I tend to really enjoy Disney movies. A lot of movies, but
I didn't
mainly
have any
animation.
little ones in my life at that point, like 12 years ago, so mine was a lot older, so I never went to the theater for that. Well, actually, I never went to the theater really pretty much for anything.
Yeah, it's very rare that you go.
It's been that long.
It's been that long. So I think we should just get into this, and then we could talk about it afterwards.
Sounds
Let's
great.
do it.
See, I'm even like dressed for the occasion.
Look at her.
I love my hats, my fancy
Doggy
hats.
hat.
All right, you guys ready?
We're ready.
Ready?
Oh, let's go.
Dog fancy.
Dog fancy. Wow, he's lightning fast.
Oh, look at that one. Whoa, gee.
Woo!
Whoa. My God. Oh, no.
Looks like a big bee. Big wasp.
Woo! Blades,
Whoa.
blades.
Oh,
Whoa.
taking it.
There you
Poof! Falls over.
go. Oh, jeez.
Bolt, speak.
Oh, so he speaks. Wow, watch out.
Wow. He speaks volumes.
Yeah, only speak once.
My God.
Don't worry, Bolt. You saved the day again.
What?
Oh, my
It
God.
must be an action show.
Oh, I guess
He's
so.
It's so different now.
Now that I've got his lucky penny.
Oh.
Henry Holmes.
Hey, Bolt.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
See, now he's really going to be looking for her.
Penny.
Oh, no. And he's going in a
my-
box.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
goodness.
Watch the razor.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
Boink. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, my
see, I don't
God.
know my powers.
My God.
It ends here.
Oh, no, he's going to get a headache.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's going to get
Oh.
crapped on.
Oh, okay.
You know, I could have sworn I've seen this guy before.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I never forget a face.
Never does.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Yes, he's.
What are the odds?
Yeah, I'm really scared now.
Oh.
You should be.
Yeah, no. Oh.
Where is she?
Oh.
Oh. The stare.
If I stare at the lock really hard, it'll burst into flames and melt.
Number of
I don't
levels.
think so.
What is that?
What?
That.
You're hungry.
Where is the antidote?
Okay.
Where's the antidote?
I don't get food.
Oh, that poor guy.
Do the dog face.
What? The dog face? What does that mean?
There you go. Tilt up. Down. Look up. Soup is on, baby.
Oh my God.
He's so cute. We used to have those.
He's stuck on.
Is this some apparition I see before me?
Oh, he can recognize
Could
me as
it
Bolt.
be? Bolt, the super dog! You're really awesome! How dare you disrupt the relationship with your evil? Die! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Die.
I can take it, Baldy.
Oh my god.
Please say no way I'm doing this in crazy.
Calm down, cat.
Your helmet.
What's the problem?
Let it begin! Let it begin!
You are not a super.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God it's not around her neck.
All right.
God.
Oh, goodness.
Get down here, cat. We don't have time for this.
I'll get a ladder.
How's he gonna grab it? He's gonna push
Have a
it.
TV show. Would you stop? We gotta run. Oh,
Oh, dog catcher.
Oh, he did get it that way. He's very good.
I'll get us out of here.
you can't bolt. You got nothing. No super strength, no super bark, and no heat vision. Listen,
He's doing it
okay?
again.
You're taken to a place.
Oh
He's
my
so
god.
fit.
Ring,
Oh
ring.
Gosh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That's the laughing, the squeaking.
Watch this.
And brain damage.
He actually thinks he did it.
You opened the door?
Yes, I did. Yoink.
Aw, he thought for a moment he had
Yeah.
his powers.
Yeah.
The impossible can become possible if you're awesome.
Great friend.
Right about one.
That's right. Yeah.
It's getting
Oh my goodness, it's so excited.
You infiltrated Calico's Arctic Copper Base.
Gotta say he's steaming his ball up.
Oh,
Ball, ball. Oh, ball, go chase it. What?
Awesome.
Initiating escape.
Ew.
Oh my goodness. Whoops.
Eh.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Nice truck.
What did you do to my new truck?
You hold on right there.
Oh, she's pepper spray.
Dad, stick your head out.
Your head out the window.
Oh.
This is awesome.
Now he's really learning how to be a dog.
Yeah. All right.
I love that.
Kayak.
It's waving. Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh boy.
Nice. Gourmet.
Ooh, they're gonna score there.
Meat Lover's Pizza is not looking
There he
back
is.
at all.
Oh.
He's gone.
Bolt left? That you never abandon a friend in a time of need.
One of your teammates in
Bless
trouble.
you.
Go.
He went the other way.
You go. No.
It's fast.
I'm a really big fan of yours, brother. I'm Blake. This is my writing partner, Tom. Tom, say what's up. What's up?
Wow.
Oh, and
There
this
you
is our
go.
personal
Howdy,
assistant,
guys.
Billy, who
That's right.
used to wait up on the wire. We'd love to pitch you an idea for your show. Tom's better at pitching. Tommy's got the spotlight. Aliens. Holler back. It'll be huge.
Aliens.
You can't touch us.
Aw. Mhm. Oh, so I had a feeling. That's sad.
Oh, I love this carrot too.
Oh,
What is it?
teacher.
Penny.
Oh, see, it's the.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh, shit!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you want to be looking out?
oh
Bolt
yeah.
number 1.
Aw.
Oh, that's great. Do a super park.
It's the super park.
It's a new show.
Oh my goodness! Here we go again.
Alien!
Yeah, I guess so. Oh,
Yeah, right there. Oh, over.
Oh, mommy
look
took
at
her.
oh, look at you.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
oh, that's nice. Look at
Even the hamster. Aw, that's great. That's so cute.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna mute it for now, just in case if there is another cutscene. Well, that was a cutscene, but we'll see. So I'll let that run in the background. And yes, I'm really curious on what you guys thought of this movie.
I loved it. It was really good. It was
Oh, good. I did too. It was a great story.
Oh, it was really great.
Good. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen this. I saw it when it first came out, and I absolutely loved it. And rewatching it with you guys was such a joy. Like, everything about this was just so much
Oh my
fun. It
God,
was
it
so
is.
funny, and the story behind it, it's simple, but it's really like true, and you just really feel for the characters. And I love any kind of animal and human story, like a master, or just like they're your kid,
Yes.
your fur kid, you know?
He's
It's so adorable.
He's so faithful
Yes,
to her. He just wants
Yes,
to
he
get
is.
back
So,
home.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Mittens was great. She was a great friend. I mean, she came.
That's right.
How
right.
funny was she? Trying
Yes.
to be so villainous. And
That's
she had
right.
claws all
She
along.
got-
Those
yeah,
poor
she-
pigeons.
I know, and there were so many times where I try not to spoil anything, but there were so many times I wanted to blurt out something, and I just waited for you guys, and you guys were great. You were spot on. Yeah, so she didn't have claws the entire time, but yet she had to survive somehow. So when she was kicked out into the streets, she had to find a way to survive. So now that she's on the streets, she had to act like she had weapons of some kind. So she told all the pigeons and whatever else that she had claws, and you better serve me or else.
Hey.
So that was
She got away
great.
with
That
it
I mean, it's
for a
sad.
while.
Yeah, it's sad that she was declawed, and I know way back when we didn't really know any better, but now we know how bad that is for cats because they actually have to remove the first knuckle, and they're never the same after that. Like, some cope better than others, but you actually remove part of their finger or their toe. So it's just bad. So anyways, I felt bad for her, and I'm glad she made friends with Bolt because of course they were so different, and Bolt really thought that he was a superhero.
He did.
That's
He
right, he did.
I love that idea. It's so different. And of course he's a dog, but it's different in this universe because dogs are really smart, or at least he's really smart. So they had to trick him and do all these crazy effects in live time to make him believe that he was actually doing those stunts.
Right.
He can
My
be
gosh.
the best
Yes.
dog actor.
I mean, some things, again, it's a kid movie, and I love how they did everything, but it
right,
was
yeah.
so over the top with certain things that I'm like, really, how could he do that and not know? Because my
That's
biggest thing
right.
was, like, one thing was, like, how fast he was, like, running away and with Penny on that
Right.
scooter
right,
and
yeah.
these people on motorcycles and him running that fast. I'm like, I don't really think so, but it's just the idea of it, and maybe it's like the trick of the camera or something that's making that work. And then when Bolt was holding that car with that guy in it, it was cool how they showed the car was light at one point when they said and scene or cut or whatever, and that one guy picked up the prop that was the big car and it was
Yeah,
really light.
that's right,
But
yeah.
when Bolt held that over, unless it was a cut that looked like the guy was in it, there was still a human, I think, that was still in there. So it was just us watching the show, so they probably added those effects, and we, you know, so I just like how they did that. So there's certain things that I was trying to call out to be like, I don't know if that really could happen, but I thought that was really cool how they mixed it. And yes, we were seeing, oh, that's so cute. They have the hamsters now playing at the ending credits, high-fiving.
I loved Rhino. He was really funny.
Rhino
Rhino.
was
Yeah,
so
that's
cute.
funny.
I loved him too.
Rhino.
And for such a little, like, chubby hamster, he was so motivated and passionate. Like, I love
Yeah,
that.
He was really passionate
He almost
about
reminded
the
me of
show.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because he was
That's
nerdy
right.
too. Because he was so geeky and he was into the Furious Five, you know. He knew all about them and their secrets or whatever, and so did Rhino. And the funny thing is I love how the three main characters, the animals, like they all had different perspectives. Like you had Mittens, who was so realistic and knew that, when she found out and got the clues that, oh crap, this guy really thinks he's a superhero, makes sense because he's a movie star and they brainwashed him to think that he is a superhero. But then you have Rhino, who knows who Bolt is, but he totally believes in the show.
He's a huge fan.
And Bolt just is in a bubble and believes that he is a superhero. So I just love how you have these different perspectives, but they all got along and it worked out. And I love how Rhino and how Bolt just really worked well together and how they were bantering like that. Like, I eat danger for breakfast. He's like, are you hungry? I'm starving.
Such a great motivator when Bolt was down. You know, he really motivated him to keep going.
Sure did.
Yes, he did.
So positive.
And he still believed that Bolt was still the Bolt from the show. Like, I love that.
Right.
Like, he was motivational, and he goes, I can't believe you're talking like that. And like, no, we have to do it. And he went on the whole spiel, and that was good. And Bolt needed to hear that. And I love, again, their relationship as it went forward and how Bolt and Mittens were finally on the same page. And they almost had like a little kid with them where Mittens had to talk to Rhino and be like, so he had to go off on his own to fight this ultimate bad guy, but so I love how she had to still play it up for him so he wasn't like disappointed or confused. So all in all, very sweet. And I have to give Mittens credit because at the end, I heard you guys talk about it too, where when she did tell Bolt that, yes, your human is your human, you know, she does love you, you should go back to her. I'm glad she wasn't selfish because now she has family through Bolt and she really wanted him to be like with her, living alone, you know, not away from humans. Yeah, because she had such a bad experience and it's so sad with what happened to her, but I'm glad she didn't keep that spitefulness, you know, and put it on Bolt and lie to him. So I'm happy she was really true to him and wanted the best for him. So, and it worked out well because now they all have a family.
She saw how Penny was with her mom, how she really missed him and she really loved him. And that really got to her heart.
I love that build up too, where when they first meet and there's a huge build up of them running to each other and then it's actually the actor dog.
I totally fell for it. I totally fell for it. I knew he was going to meet up with the other Bolt, but I didn't know in that way. I thought she really saw the real Bolt.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, and that was good. It really made you feel bad for Bolt because then he was like, crap, Mittens is right. But no, like, and I'm glad Mittens was there to actually see it, that no, she really was heartbroken. And it was acting at that point because, yes, you are acting at a certain point when it's not your dog, but, you know, in that case it wasn't, and she was still really good at her job, but right when the scene ended or the practice scene ended, that's when she was really sad and hugged her mom. And I heard you guys also talking about the mom, and that's hard because I think she was a loving mom, but it's hard because she has a contract and the dog is a huge part of that contract. So what can you really do? So that sucks. You got to
keep the show going, you know. She's probably saving the money for her daughter's college or something like that. She's got to do it, you know.
Well, I'm so glad she kicked the agent out.
I know.
I'm sure that agent out a long time ago.
And I don't know, but I'm sure a lot of agents are like that too, because when you have a lot of money at stake and all these people are making a lot of money and, you know, relying on this, it's like you get kind of shallow, unfortunately, with certain things. Not all the time, but I hope not all the time.
He shouldn't have the upper hand with the star, you know.
That's right.
It comes down to money. I know. It comes down to money in the end, and that sucks. I know. Because the emotions behind it, and yes, Penny, like, that was her dog first, and to kind of ruin your life, like, yes, okay, you're a movie star now, but to what degree is that worth it? I mean, yes, you're getting a lot of money and everything, but everyone's shallow. Like, Bolt's gone, the mom cares, Penny cares, but everyone else is like, yeah, you have to be an adult now and you have to move on from that. Like, yes, it's business. It just sucks because even Penny being so young and in the movie industry, you're very adult at that point. Like, she couldn't even have a childhood, like you said. And
exactly.
So I'm so happy.
Lady, she kind of felt a little bad for her, but she's like, you know, the show must be
realistic.
That's
right. Yeah,
you're gonna put a lot of people out of work.
I love how it's Mindy from the network, how dramatic they are. The one part that I thought was really funny was, again, nitpicking, but in the beginning when we thought it was real and when they were looking through the footage and then you see the boom mic sticking out.
Yes.
Like, how do you
Yeah.
not see a person like so close to them with a boom mic, unless it's hidden as a tree or something, or a post and it's sticking out, but you know someone was holding it. But again, it's the idea of the trickery, the camera angles, and us like watching a movie with special effects added, because even Bolt, when he did the stare, like the stare was so funny, and then like we didn't see it when we were actually watching behind the scenes, and he was in the actual live action part and he was staring and something would just explode and you didn't see the actual lasers coming out. So it was kind of neat to see, okay, no, this is actually what's happening, but we're seeing sometimes the actual special effects involved. So that's why,
Right.
kind of go, hey, how did that work?
Actor he can be, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys like the idea of it?
I loved it. I loved the
loved
cross
Oh my
country
God.
with Mittens.
That
I
was
loved
really
that.
good.
Me too. I like that too. Now, what did you think about the beginning? I mean, it looked like it was going to be a superhero movie. Were you happy about that? Did you want it to stay a superhero movie, or are you happy that it took a more realistic turn?
I'm happy about it. It took the realistic one.
Me too. I did too.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it wasn't like going to be,
Yeah.
you know, evil. I'm going to do something to your dad kind of
And
thing.
that was really, yeah.
You know.
It was so cute in the beginning, him as a
emotional.
puppy and Penny looking, and he's
Yeah.
just playing in his little pen, and she picks him up. Like, that's so adorable. And then all of a sudden it gets dark.
Bam.
It gets so
Yeah.
dramatic.
Yeah.
And I kept looking, like side glancing you guys, like, ooh, how are they going to take this? Because you guys have no clue. And it was fun how it kept you in that for a while. And they went through
It
this
did,
whole
it
adventure.
did, and
Yeah.
it's so unlike a Disney show to do that, like
Mhm.
right off the
Oh my
bat, like
gosh.
that far. you
Yeah,
know.
and it was a bit dark. Like, yes, it's PG,
was.
but they're talking about death. Even Rhino was like, I'm going to snap his neck, and talking about how he's going to kill someone in a violent
wow.
way. And it was just so funny to see that, and how even Bolt would say certain violent things. And even, like, you know, Mittens actually grabbing the bat to hit Bolt, knock him out.
right?
So it was a little violent, but they did it in a fun way where it wasn't too terrible. You know?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
There was something also at the dog pound, or the pound there. There was something where I was like, oh my God, because I don't know if Rhino said something when he rolled in. I got to look at that part again, because I was like, oh, that's so funny. But he said something kind of violent, I think. And I was like, oh. So I'm sorry, I can't remember. But
Oh, was it after the short female guard or whatever?
I don't
she
remember.
was?
I think it was when he first rolled into where all the dogs were and he said something. But I can't remember. But it stood out and I forgot. But
It was a cute
Yes.
scene though.
That was good.
You know, with another aspect of all the dogs wanted the ball.
That's right. They did
Isn't
the
that cute?
ball.
I love the transition. Again, we see like the movie transition to the behind the scenes, and then we see the animals too, where we see the dogs going ball, 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 and they're actually
Yeah,
barking,
ball.
but their barking's translated as ball, ball, ball in that
Right,
moment.
right.
So I love that. And even Rhino, like when he gets
That's
so
what they want.
aggressive, and then it goes to the human perspective, and it's like cheep, 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 and it's so adorable. So I think everything about this is just perfect. A lot of the scenes, especially when Bolt started realizing that he was a normal dog, that
yeah.
he was still bringing in like his superpowers, but in different ways. And even when it came down to the super bark with Rhino, when they were at that pound and he yelps, it wasn't actually a super bark, and then it hit that oxygen tank or whatever, and it hit that truck and it
Right.
exploded.
Oh, that's
And he
right,
was
yeah.
like, ah! Like he really thought it was a super bark there. And then how they downplayed it more in a good way, where Bolt saved Penny in the fire and he's doing the actual super bark to be heard through the vent. And even, you know, Rhino hearing that, he goes, it's a super bark. So he was still excited, even though there wasn't explosions or anything like that. So I like how it was like a gradual transition of,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes,
Bolt being
that
this,
was great.
Bolt
Yeah.
being the
A
super
little long
crazy.
for everyone to get to them. I was a little perturbed with that, but
Yeah.
it's like, come on.
Yeah.
And I have to say too, like those pigeons, I love how we have like 3 pigeons every time in different areas.
Oh my God, that was
Right.
funny. Yeah.
The
And-
California ones, the New Yorkers, and now the Southern.
The 3 pigeons in the beginning in New York, they reminded me a lot of these pigeons in Animaniacs. And I don't know, Mom, you've seen Animaniacs before, but Kim,
Yes.
you probably seen me draw them
I've seen
before.
you- yeah,
That's
I've
right,
seen-
yes.
They have the black
They gave them
eyes,
body
black and white
characters.
characters.
Oh my God,
yes, and I was like really big into that when I was
You
growing
were?
up.
You used to draw them all the time.
Yes, I think I still have drawings somewhere, probably in Mom's basement, because you're awesome and you keep everything, and I love it. But yeah, like the pigeons remind me of, I think, oh God, I'm gonna get the names wrong, but Pesto, Bobby, and Squint. I think I got the names. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm right. I gotta look that up now, but yeah, and yeah, the Pesto was the purple one who was always angry. But anyways, they almost had I think they had the same colors actually, and one was like the Godfather almost, and they were all like scared of him. And,
Yeah, Johnny.
yeah, so they were kind of like that. It was really funny, and even with the accents and like, forget about it. Just twist and pull, twist and pull. And then how their motions too were very jerky.
Oh my gosh.
I love that, very pigeon-like.
Yes, because
Yeah,
that's really
oh my God.
pigeon-like.
So they really
That's
paid
right.
attention to the details and how they could not remember where they saw Bolt before. Like, I
And that
know
was
this
so
dog.
funny with all the
bus and everything,
banners.
right? And on the big bus and everything.
All the time. There's like 3 major hints, and they're like even hanging out on his
It's
nose.
like,
And then the pigeons, I mean, of course, the ones with the aliens. So, of course, their idea was, you know, acknowledged. And yes, so
right.
they used it in the new show. And then the pigeons at the end were the country pigeons, and they don't know him at all. They don't know Bolt at all because
That's
they
right,
probably
yeah.
don't watch TV or anything. So
That's right. That's right.
I'm really happy you guys like this. I think it's such a feel-good
it
movie.
was really good. It was really
It was. It was fantastic, and
Yes,
I'm glad
yes.
they're just
part one
they're
and
happy.
two, you know.
And he's a dog. He can
Yeah.
be himself.
Mhm.
Now that he's retired, I mean, he can, not retired, but he's not doing that anymore. He can
Right.
be himself. and
He
she
could
can
be himself.
herself.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's
Knows
such a
how to be a
sweet
dog.
thing. Yes,
That's
to be a
right.
dog, to be a child, to be a human girl, like, yeah, human girl, but, like, to actually have a life outside of just
Right.
this
Yeah, yeah.
fake reality, because I guess, like, being a movie star must be a lot of fun, too, but it's a
But
lot of
child
hard work
actors,
and
Probably super
removes
hard,
you.
know?
Yeah, it removes
Yeah.
you
Real life.
emotionally, and you can't be normal, I thought that was a happy ending,
That's
and
really
I'm glad
good,
that they
yes.
even kept Rhino as well, and he's still in his
Oh,
ball. He had a
yeah,
new
yeah.
ball.
And Mittens is just
Mittens, yes.
is gonna
Oh,
be what a
right on the-
she's gonna be so
right-
happy the rest of her
Yes,
life.
she's right with her mother.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love that too, because I noticed with Mittens, she looked all scraggly and dirty and stuff because she was a stray for so long. And at the end, she looked pampered, she looked clean
Yes.
and groomed. And I love that too, because the animation is so incredible in this. And again, this came out in 2008, and it was so beautifully done, so adorable.
That's
Just, you really feel for these cute characters. And I
Oh
love
my
Bolt's
God.
design so much. I did have a stuffed animal a long time ago. It was a big one of Bolt's, and I can't remember if Heather and Tom bought it for me. Heather might be editing this video, so we'll see. But I can't remember. I think you had one too, Heather, and I don't remember what I did with it. But anyways, it was so cute, and it looked just like him. It was like probably life-size to that dog.
That's right.
That would have been so adorable to have it in this. My favorite word, this movie, adorable. It just what it is, So do you guys have a favorite character in this movie?
Well, of course, Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's Rhino.
Rhino. I was gonna
Rhino's
say
funny.
Rhino's funny.
Rhino is funny. I want to say, of course, Bolt is my favorite. Then
Yes.
Mittens is right there too,
And
and then
Rhino is
Rhino. But Rhino
Yeah,
was
Mittens
freaking
is great,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhino was really funny.
Yes.
For a hamster, he sure got around.
He was really fast actually in that ball all the time. Like even when, Mittens and Bolt were running really fast at the end, like he just kept up with them, and I'm sure the ball helped. But we used to have hamsters, remember? They always ran around the balls, but
That's right.
it wasn't as nice because it got gross over time. But
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a funny concept, and even Rhino like saving them all, and he's like sacrificing his life to stop that thing from falling. I know, and then Mittens comes in and saves him, so good teamwork there, so Bolt can sneak on in, and yeah, so I thought that was a lot of fun, and yeah, so very sweet movie.
That's really
Fantastic.
good.
I loved it.
Yeah, so again, very curious what you guys think of this movie. It's been requested a lot for a long time, and I'm really happy that we watched it today. So very
I
feel
am
good,
too.
and we need feel good movies now and
too.
again.
Yes,
We love
we
everything
do.
else we watch, but it gets really
Nice.
scary and adrenaline rush. Woo! So feel good is always a great thing, and I love the montage with the song when
Oh, I
Bolt
know,
is
when they were
actually
going
being a
across.
dog.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, learning to be a dog through
Yeah.
Mittens, and that was sweet.
That was fantastic. Going across country and learning how to be a dog.
Yes, and Kim, I'm sure you can relate a lot too. We're all dog lovers here. I'm a huge cat
Yeah.
lover too. I love dogs and cats. But
Yes.
Kim, you having a dog.
Yes,
Yes,
totally.
yes.
And I got my
Oh,
dog.
he's
He's
so
a rescue. He rescued me.
Yeah.
And when I got him, he was 5, and he was so scared. Like when I saw him in the pen, when I saw,
yes.
because I actually went there for I wanted a German Shepherd. I go
Yeah.
in there, and the German Shepherd, someone already took him. Okay, I'll look around, and I look around. There's
Yeah.
these dogs jumping up and down, and there's my little dog just sitting there, just staring at me, like, "Get me out of here!" And I'm like, "Get him out! Get him out!" I have to take him
Oh,
home.
he's so
That's
cute.
hard.
And
Yeah.
years
so
later, I still
cute.
have him. So he's 15.
Oh,
he's really
yeah.
old, but he's
Yeah.
just a super sweet guy.
Yes, he is.
That's so great that you adopted him. Yeah, because that's so
stared at me
sad.
like,
There's so
"Help me."
many.
He's
There's
my
so
little
many animals out
granddog.
there. I know. There's so many animals out there that don't have a home, and it's just so sad. I can't ever be in a place like that because I'd want to take home everything.
No, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's hard. What a wonderful movie. It just makes you really feel good. I'm just like in a happy place right now. But yeah, so,
it's
and
fantastic.
I think I mentioned it before, but John Travolta, I did during the reaction, but he did
Oh,
Bolt.
yeah, that's good.
A lot of
Bolt?
famous people.
Fantastic
Yeah.
job.
That, yes.
Fantastic.
It was great. I think we'll end it there. So hopefully you guys are staying well. Hopefully we can keep entertaining you guys. And I miss you guys on the couch. Eventually we will get back there,
Yeah,
but
we'll
I'm
be-
happy we can do Zoom
We'll
for
be there
now.
eventually, someday.
Someday. But we're being safe and Kim's better now. So yay!
better.
Yay!
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye,
Bye!
guys!
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up! Double!